You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to solve a problem involving intersection of surfaces. And the question goes like this. It says a vertical cylinder of 72 millimeter diameter and 100 millimeter length is penetrated by another cylinder 48 millimeter diameter and 120 millimeter long. The axis of the penetrating cylinder is inclined at 25 degrees to the HP and parallel to VP. Draw the projection showing the line of intersection if the two axes of the cylinder intersect at their midpoint. Now, the first thing you do when you're doing things involving intersection of lines is to draw the VP and AP, right? So if I should place this way, placing it on where? On my T-square. You can see that? Place my set square on my T-square and I'll draw a vertical line in this manner. You can see that? Then after doing that, then I'll draw another horizontal line in this manner. You can see that? So we assume that this is the center where the vertical and horizontal line meet. So we'll start from the plan. Since we are told it is a cylinder, it means that the plan will be circular. And what is the radius of the diameter of the plan? We are told it is what? 72 millimeter diameter. So what I'm going to do here is I'll measure half of 72, which is what? Which is 36. You can see that? And I'll place it at the center here, where I'm going to draw my circle representing it. You can see that. Now after doing that, I'm going to project to get the elevation of it. So if I project the ends of this cylinder here, right, in this manner, you first of all use faint line, and at this end I will take in this from here to here. So you don't allow it to touch the base of the plan, and the height given will cover to the height of 100 millimeter length, right? So I'm going to measure 100 millimeter from this point, from 0, then I'll measure to 10. Here is 100. Can you see that? And I'm going to close it up in this fashion. Can you see that? Now, what we are now told, this is the plan, this is the elevation, but this is a cylinder, and we're told that another cylinder penetrates this cylinder, right? And the length of that cylinder is given to be 128 millimeter, and the diameter of the cylinder is given to be 48. So a smaller cylinder is penetrating this at an angle of 25 degree. And we're also told another keyword there is that the center of that cylinder that is penetrating this cylinder is meeting the center of this other cylinder here. So this center here, let us say it is given to be half of 100, given to be 50, right? Half of 100 is 50. So what we have here. So I'm going to draw my line this way, faint lines first, and we're told the angle is at an angle of 25 degree, right? So I can easily measure 25 degree using my protractor. So I'm going to take my protractor and I'll place it at this point this way. Ensure that it is aligning with the line I drew. Can you see that? So if I'm measuring to the horizontal, this is 0, this is 10, this is 20, and this is 25 here. So that point, I'm going to use my meter rule and draw a vertical line, a line that will pass from this point through the center of this here, right? In this fashion. Can you see that? Now, as it is this way, so from this center here now, since we were told the length of it is what? 120, right? Now you take half of it, which is what? 60. So from 0 to 6 is 60, right? And I'll place it at the center here, and I'll mark towards the left, and I'll also mark towards the right. Can you see that? So in doing that, this point here, I'm going to draw a line at an angle of what? 75 degree, or you just take your protractor and ensure that your line is coinciding with that line. You can see that you see the one I'm using here, ensure that it's forming 90 degree with that line. So once I've done that, I'll just draw a vertical line this way. Can you see it is 90 degree here? And I'll come here also, I'll do the same thing, any number of my choice, ensure this longer line is aligning with that line. This way, you see, is on the same line. Can you see that? And I have that. So they are forming 90 degree. Is that okay now? And we're told diameter there is given to what? 48. That means half of it is what? 24. So I'm going to measure 24 on my meter rule. This is 24 here, right? And I'll place it at this point. I'm going to mark 24 to the and 24 to this point. I'll come here also. I'm going to mark 24 here and also 24 here. So in doing that, I can easily join them together. So in join them together, just faint line this way. Faint line this way. You can see that. So this is how the cylinder is penetrating this. But this cylinder is penetrating this bigger cylinder. What do you notice? A point of intersection or a curve of intersection will be formed, right? So let me first of all thicken all this line here to show this is what it's talking about. So when I thicken this from here to here, right, and I thicken this from here to this point, from here to here, and this from here to here, then this one, I'll thicken it from this point to this point to this point, to this point, to this point, and I'll close it up to this point. To this point. You can see that. So let me just bring this down a little bit so see what we're talking about here. Now in doing that, we'll draw it on the what? On the plan also, because this is the same diagram here. So if I take the same measurement here, we know that from this point to this point is a go 24, right? And I'll place it at this point. I'll mark 24 up, 24 down. Then I'm going to project those 2 points this way. Faint line this way, right? And I'll bring this down, faint line, and this down, faint line, and this faint line. I'll come here also, I'll do the same thing here too, faint line, here also, and here. Now what we have here now, what we are going to do next is to draw a semicircle here. Is that taken? I'm going to do what? I will draw a semicircle here, and this is what I am going to do. So if I should take my semicircle with the same radius I used to draw this, I'll place it anywhere around here, and I'm going to do the same thing. So this is the center point here. So that center point, I'm going to do the same thing and just place it this way. Let me use a smaller one so you get to see what I want to do now. I'll just place it this way, ensure that it is aligning, right? And I'll place it this way without taking. Then I'll move it to that point. That's my semicircle, right? Can do the same thing here too. Extend it this way. Do the same thing you're doing, just to transfer those points. You can see that? Now this line, this semicircle here, I'm going to divide it into 6. How will I do that? The same radius that I used to get from here to here, I'll place it here. I'll strike an arc up. I'll place it other point to here. I'll strike an arc down. Then I'll place it at the center point here. I'll strike down and what? Up. So where those points meet, I'm going to take it towards the center this way. This way. You can see, so I can call it to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. So all these points, I'm going to generate them towards the center. So what will I do? I'll just place it this way to show that they are aligned. You can see that. Then I'll take another set square and I decide to put it at the side here. Right? Anyhow, just to draw parallel lines. So I'll move it to each of those points. So this coming like this. This is coming like this. This also is coming like this. And this too is coming like this. You can see that. And I also draw a semicircle either here or here, wherever I want to choose. So I can decide to draw it here also or here. One semicircle will do. So I can come here too and I'll do the same thing at this point also. Just draw a line, vertical line. So from this point, you draw a semicircle. Can you see that? So if I should project this to this end, I'll place it here, strike an arc up, strike down, I'll place it here, cut up, I'll place it here, I'll cut down. So it can be anywhere, right? So I'll join it towards the center here. So this will now give me 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Since I started from 0 from this vertical point, I'll start from 3 here. And I'm going to project all these points towards this end here. So I'll project it towards the end, right? Towards this end too. Faint line towards this end. Towards this end. You can see that. After we've done that, the next thing we are going to do here is to start where this line intersects with the circumference of the circle, we start projecting them up. So let's start doing that. So if I project the line of 3, this is where the line of 3 meets here, placing it on my T-square. Just put it this way. So where the line of 3 meets, at this point. Can you see? And also, this is also 3 here, is meeting at this point. This is our line of 3 here. So I'll just call it 3. And this is also what 3. Right? Then we'll go to 2 because the next one is 2. This is where 2 meets. So I'll come to the line of 2. I'll project it. This is the line of 2 here. Bring it down. So we have 2 in 2 points. This is line of 2 meeting here and line of 2 meeting here. You can see that. So this is 2 and this is also what 2. I'll do the same thing here too, the line of 2. So this is line of 2 here. 2 meeting 2 and 2 meeting 2. The line of 2. Can you see that? And also I'll go to 0. We already have the line of 0 here, right? Or 1. The next one is 1 here. So let me project that of 1. So is 1 here. And there's also 1 here too. So let's see. This is the line of 1. 1 meets 1 here. And also 1 meets 1 here. All good? And also 1 meets 1 here. That's the line of 1. Then the last one of the list, line of 0. This is 0. 0 is coming up and is meeting at this point here. And also at this point here. 0 is meeting here and also meeting here. So I'm going to, this is 1, this is 0, 1, this is 0. So you don't have to put your number in there. It's not compulsory to put your number in. So I will join this using my French curve. So if I use my French curve, this is, they call it the curve of intersection, or you call it the interpenetrating arc. Now see that? Now come here also, I'll do the same thing. Can you see that? So the next thing we'll do is to draw the plan. You know, when you're looking at this from the top, this way, you see an arc being formed here. So what am I going to do? I'll start projecting those points down. Don't forget this is the line of 0. So if I project line of 0 down, where's 0? This is where 0 meets 0. Can you see that? And the other 0 also, this is another 0, bring it down, where 0 meets 0. Now if I go to 1, is the line of 1 here, and this is also the line of 1 here also. So if I project them down, this is line of 1, and this is also what? Line of 1 also. So the question is, where 1 meets 1, this is 1, and this is 1 here. 1 meets 1. Can you see that? And also 1 meets 1. That taking, and this is 1 again here. Let me bring that out. This is 1. This is 2 here. So if you bring that, this is where 1 meets 1, and also 1 meets 1 again. Then we have the line of 2. This is 2 here, and this is 2. So if I bring that down, and this 2 again here is already down. So where 2, bring it down, meets 2 at this point, and at this point also. Here also 2 meet 2 at this point, and at this point also. Then the last one of the list is 0. This is the line of 0 here and 0 here, which I've already done. And the last one is 3. This is 3 here. If I bring a 3 down, this is where 3 meets 3, vertically and horizontally. 3 meets 3, so I've gotten this. So I'm going to draw that out, right? So I'm going to draw that out. Now if you see this, you'll be seeing all these points here. So we have here. This is what we have. So I'll just taking from here to come touch here. Then this from here to come touch here. I'll also repeat the same thing too. So it's coming to the center. I can just take it from here towards the center here. I'm taking from here towards the center here too. So I'm going to do the same thing for this, right? I'll do the same thing. Now you see this, looking at this, you see this partially. That's why it's looking elliptical, because it's a cylinder, right? And I'll come here and I'll do the same thing here too. Just project all those points down this way. That's what I did previously. I'll do it here. So where 1 meet, you can just start from this 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, starting again 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, then 3. So I'll join them using my French curve. Now what you need to understand, if you're looking at it from here, start again, if you're looking at it from here, you will not see this side here. So you only see one part of it, which is this part here. So the rest will be hidden line. Reason is this you're seeing here, right? If you're looking at it from here, this will be what you cannot see this because this will block this up, right? This is what we're actually having. This is the interpenetrating arc, right, of this cylinder here. In different cases, you can see these two, you cannot see this. We are looking from the top. So looking from the top, this will be visible, but this you can't see this because it is what it will be hidden. So this is what we have successfully accomplished by drawing the um, intersection of these two solids, drawing the interpenetrating arc, and also drawing the complete plan of it. So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.